Hey, it's your Wisconsin wine guy. I'm back again with another wine review. You know something? I never tire of introducing you to wines. There's just so much wine in the world, and there's so much wine on your local liquor store, grocery store, and wine shop shelves that we wonder what do they taste like? And that's why I'm here. I'm going to go through and pick up some wines and give them a try and then shoot a review for you right here so that you can discern for yourself if you should taste that wine or not. So this is 2020. I'm going to be bringing you wines from all over. We're going to have a good time, and I'm eager to explore with you and have you explore the different wines. Let's have a conversation about the wines. So very simple. Again, as I said, wines that you can find every day. Thumbs up, highly recommend. 3/4. You know, I would drink that wine if it's at a party. Yeah, I maybe keep a couple of bottles on hand because I enjoy it that much. Halfway, not so much for me, but you give it a try and let all of us know what you think of it. Thumbs down, mm, done. Stop the presses. It may not work for me. It doesn't necessarily mean that it will work for you. So you give it a try and still share with us. But it just didn't work for my palate. That's the wonder of wine. Everyone's palate's not going to be the same. So let's get to the business at hand. On today's show, we're going to Castella Del Poggio. This is going to be a Moscato. Wow. You know what? Everyone knows Moscato, Moscato, Moscato. You got Moscatos from all over the world. But all Moscatos can't be treated equally. Do you know that there are some dry Moscatos out there? I'm hoping to get my hands on some so that I can do a review of those for you. Hopefully. Keep my fingers crossed. But we all know about a Swedish style Moscato, whether it's sparkling or have fizz, or whether it's still no fizz. We all know Moscato. But even though Moscato is a sweeter wine, doesn't mean that it can't be balanced. Doesn't mean that it can't be flavorful. And that's what I look for when it comes to a sweeter style wine. All right, screw cap, can't go wrong with it. If the wine is no good, again, it went into the bottle that way. So, Castella Del Poggio, Moscato. Let's get a look at that color. Again, kind of like light hues of golden streams of sunshine, but definitely very light. Let's give it a nose. Oh, that nose is like peach and honey. And, you know, what do you call those little orange? Mandarin orange? You know, I mean, just that smell. You get a little bit of orange, scent of orange in there as well. And I'm going to go with Mandarin orange. But the nose is just phenomenal. Subtle floralness, you know, that just brings out more of the bouquet. So the nose is just fantastic on the Castella Del Poggio Moscato. Now for the rich. Now, those that know me, I don't like wine to be sweet for the sake of being sweet. It must have some character to it. All right? I just don't drink sweet wines for the sake of being sweet. But I do enjoy a sweet wine every now and then. I like to review sweet wines on here just to direct my sweet wine drinkers and my dry wine drinkers. Give it a try. Because sometimes you may be looking for a sweet wine for some of our guests we're going to have over. That's why I do what I do. That was the rinse. Here's the taste. Okay, light on the fizz, but not spiky, but very light on the fizz, very pleasant tasting. Big on fruit flavor. What I told you I smelled is what I taste. Very big on fruit flavor, but that orange scent or that orange taste comes through in the finish for me. You're just like, right. When was the last time you had a really good ripe orange? For me, it's been a while. But when you had one, you never forget. And that's what I get here on the finish. But definitely, upfront fruit. Boom! Right there, right up front. Upfront fruit. Pleasant sweetness. Not, you know, just like that kind of sweetness where the sugar just sticks to your tongue. You know, you're just like, oh my God. You know, you can feel your blood curdling because it's so sweet. It's not that. But very pleasant sweetness. I think it's a very nice balanced wine. So, Castella Del Poggio, Wisconsin wine guy, is going to give it 3/4. And I tell you why I gave it 3/4. I gave it 3/4 because, you know, it still teeters for a little bit being too sweet for myself, but I would drink it. Nicely chilled, freshly opened, I would drink it, you know. But 3/4, I can't like highly recommend it, but I give it 3/4. But if you are a sweet wine drinker, I highly recommend it for you. If you're a dry wine drinker, 3/4, give it a try. I think it's an all-around great crowd pleaser. So Castella Del Poggio, 3/4. I would drink it. I won't hold any on hand. Okay, maybe I would keep some on hand, you know, for some of my friends that come drink wine with me. But I think it still is a delicious wine. So it's your Wisconsin wine guy saying, as always, that your palate be the guide. Let's give you a look at that again. You know, I wish I could get some better lighting here. But Castella Del Poggio Moscato. If we have vintage here? All right, we don't have vintage. So we'll see you next time. And as always, let your palate be the guide when selecting your wine. It's 2020. Let's drink some wine. Bye.